All right, happy Thursday, everybody. Quiz review day. Just wanted to go through the properties of the logarithms. All right, the worksheet that we posted yesterday on Classroom. Just wanted to go through the examples on that worksheet and then a couple change of base problems for you. So we'll try to keep this video quick, all right, because I'm going to do a second review on Educreations, which is an iPad app, and we'll see how that one goes. All right, but this is just a review from last week. Some basic tricks here with the logarithms. Whenever you have the base the same as the number or variable next to it, the answer is always just the exponent. All right, in this case, we don't see it there. We assume it's 1, so that is just equal to 1. And whenever you have log of whatever base, the base isn't really the issue here. It's whenever you have a 1 here, there's only one number that it could be. All right, you got to think b to what power gives you 1. The only way you can raise, an exponent to a power and get 1 is 0. All right, so b to the 0th power equals 1. So if you ever see those, just know if these are the same, it's 1. If you're looking at a 1 right here, it's got to be 0. All right, so they have you practice these right here. Log base 14 of 14, well, that is, once again, just 1. Because you're asking yourself, 14 to what power equals 14? It'd have to be 1. All right, and then over here, 3 to what power equals 1? Well, it'd have to be 3 to the 0th power. Okay, if you don't believe me, go to that calculator. All right, go 3 to the 0. 3 to the 0th power. Okay, it equals 1. Just like if we did 14 to the first power, still equals 14. All right, calculator doesn't lie. Okay, so that's just general properties. The product rule, we talked about that. Multiplication turns into what? Giving you a second to answer here. You can answer out loud. We're all connected. All right, turns into addition, correct. All right, and then once again, some examples over here. The condensing ones, okay, so we see addition sign. We know we can multiply those. They have the same base, so log base 5. Log base 5 of 6 times 7, we know that to be 42. All right, so that would be it. The expansion ones, usually you'll see something multiplied in here. That in this case, they just want you to pick two numbers that multiply. So, I mean, you could go with 7 and 9, 21 and 3, 63 and 1. It really doesn't matter. Log base 2 of 7 plus log base 2 of 9. We'll go with 7 and 9 there. All right, but the answers will vary on those. Okay, quotient rule. Moving on down the list here. Quotient rule, we have log base b of m, and division turns into, you got it, subtraction. All right, log base b of n. Okay, so division turns into subtraction, and vice versa. Subtraction, we can divide these. So log base 4 of 84 divided by 12, that's going to get you 7. All right, log base 4 of 7. And same thing here, you can divide these, so you can really choose a bunch of different answers here. Let me go log base, let's keep the common log here, so that's base 10. Let's go log of 27 minus log of 3. 27 divided by 3, that'll get you 9. All right, so that's a way to expand it. The quiz tomorrow, guys, Friday's quiz will only be on these properties as well as change of base formula. All right, power rule, remember you're just moving this out front. All right, so that's going to be, well, let's get the n out here. I'm going to make this a big N times the log base b of m. All right, and that's it for power rule. So when we're condensing power rule, we're really moving that number out front to the exponent. So this is log base 3 of 8 squared. All right, 8 squared is going to be 64. All right, so that was just 8 to the second power, which is 64. Remember, if I'm going too fast through these videos, pause it. All right, try them out, rewind. That's the benefit of technology. All right, this one, we have actually x minus 1 in the exponent, a whole expression. That's fine. We can still move that out front. I'm going to keep it in parentheses. X minus 1, the quantity of x minus 1 times log base 2 of 6. All right. And we already set this one up from the video yesterday. All right, the change of base formula, just as a review, think of the base as in the basement, all right, at the bottom here in the denominator. That number always will go in the bottom, so the other number will go in the numerator up top. So log of A divided by log of B. And remember, if we don't see a base here, we know it's the common log, so that's base 10. Why do we use that? Well, because on your calculators, on the calculator, you see the log button? The log button is just the common log, so you don't even need to use a base. So all you have to do in your calculator is hit that log button. So log of, the example here is 32. Log of 32, I would close the parentheses. Double tap and zoom in here, okay. Log of 32 divided by, I go back to the log key. All right, log of 7, that's the example. All right, so log of 32 divided by log of 7, and the calculator will do the rest for you. All right, 1.781. I think they rounded it to 4 decimal places on the answer key, so 1.7810. All right, and that would be your answer over here. So we would approximate that to be 1.781 or 1.781. 0. All right. So that's the entire property sheet. Okay. If you're feeling pretty good about those, you're in good shape for the quiz. All right. Then the other practice I was talking about is change of base formula. All right. If you feel like you need extra practice with this, let me know. All right. Like I said, I'm going to post another video from EduCreations, but like I was saying, choose base 10 because there is a calculator button for it. All right, it makes it real simple. Happy algebra students. So we can look at any one of these. All right, it's the same process. All right, so log of 64 would go in the numerator here, divided by log of 16. All right, from there you just pop it in the calculator. Same thing on this one, log of 52 divided by log of 2. Log of 136 divided by log of 4. All right, you set all these up the same way. You're saying, can we take a quiz just on this stuff? Well, this will be on your quiz, so make sure you ace these, okay? You'll definitely be allowed a calculator. All right, it's pretty tough to compute the logs in your head, near impossible. All right, so you'll definitely be given one of these calculators, but make sure you download that app if you haven't, all right? The Calculate 84 app, that'll definitely come in handy for this quiz, all right? Phone calculator is going to be tough. So if you want to use Desmos.com, Desmos.com is another good resource. All right. I posted a link to that. It's Desmos.com. It's got a nice graphing calculator and scientific calculator on it. All right. So you can check that out. But yeah, if there's any questions, feel free to post or email, and I'll post that EduCreations video as well for an additional review.